What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. So this is going to be a quick crypto news and market update. We do have a lot of big news over the past 12 hours. PayPal is actually going to allow people to send Bitcoin off the platform finally. I know a lot of people have been upset about this. So that does mean they're taking baby steps. I do believe they're going to be adding some other cryptocurrencies. We're going to talk about this. We do have some big news with Apple possibly looking into getting into cryptocurrencies. They are hiring for this. Some big news with Ripple and some other big announcements as well. Bitcoin also testing 39,000 to 40,000. We're going to talk about the markets and where they could possibly be headed. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell if you do want to be notified when I make new crypto videos. Alright guys, so before we jump into the news, I just want to quickly let you know I am in Twitter jail again. I do think the spam filters picked this up because of the giveaway I did. This did happen last time I did a giveaway as well, which does really suck because I do want to do regular giveaways. So the problem here is just the spam filters. All I have to do is verify through phone number. But unfortunately, the phone number on file I don't have access to anymore. I did change this phone number once they opened my account last time, but for some reason the old phone number is still on the account. So once again, I can't verify. Last time this took the support over 3 weeks to figure out. It was pretty ridiculous. So I do recommend following my backup account, which is why I've always had it linked here, Tony Spark OG. And I will be posting here until the main account is back up again. So there will be links in the video description if you guys do want to stay updated. I do about 5 to 10 Twitter posts per day and keep you guys updated on the most recent cryptocurrency news and my thoughts on the market throughout the day. All right, guys, so jumping into the crypto markets, things are looking pretty good today. We do have some altcoins up 10 to 30%. ADA is up around 11% at $1.70. We do have BNB climbing back to 400. We do have Ethereum climbing back to 3,000. We did have Bitcoin over 3,900. It was testing 40,000. So it is struggling to break 40,000, which could be a bad sign. Some people are saying it's a dead cat bounce and that we could drop down as low as $15,000, one article is stating. I really think the major dumps are over though. A lot of the weak hands are out of the market. There's not a lot of people left to be selling at the low $30,000 price. If we do drop back to the low 30,000s, I will be buying. I'm really waiting to see if we do drop back before I start buying again. So we do have Polygon Matic surging as well, up 20% today. The low during that major market crash was pretty insane. We can see that dipped as low as 80 cents, now back to $2.24, nearly a 3x since that bottom. Of course, how many people actually picked it up at that exact bottom? So definitely a lot of cryptocurrencies, especially Ethereum competitors, have been surging. So I do recommend looking into Ethereum competitors. Some that haven't really surged are Cosmos and Avalanche down here. Avalanche still at 20 bucks. So I do think there's some potential there. Elrond Eagle as well. Definitely a lot of great altcoins I think will be surging throughout the summer. So like I stated, war of the blockchains during the summer. We're going to be seeing Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, Polygon, and other major Ethereum competitors all battling for the major market share. So like I've been stating in previous videos, I don't think the bull market is over. There's too many signs showing we're only about halfway through this current bull market. And we do have major mass adoption still on the horizon. We still have a lot of institutions that are yet to get in. We're still very early to institutional adoption to cryptocurrency. So in my opinion, we're still around the middle of this current bull market. Of course, in the short term, we can always see more market crashes, especially with big regulation announcements or tax laws. Anything major that's bad news can really cause more mass panic. And as we've seen, one man's tweets dropping the markets like that and then major manipulation kicking in. So personally, I was looking for an entry in ADA around $1. We did have a lot of small cap altcoins really drop that are actually up around 2x or more at this point. So if you caught that bottom on Sunday, you probably caught the bottom, the biggest crash we're probably going to have during this bull market. Of course, if things do repeat in history, we will have a couple more pretty big market crashes, but of course each time it's going to have higher lows. And when you zoom out, we're steadily going to be growing if things are similar to the previous bull run. And we do have a lot more happening, a lot more mass adoption, companies and celebrities in the crypto space. We also have sub niches like decentralized finance, the NFT space, and so many other things, just bringing mass adoption to the cryptocurrency space. So lots of major news today as well. Like we stated previously, consensus is currently going on until May 27th. So we do have one more day of this. Definitely some big announcements can come out of this. It does have some big speakers here. We did get that announcement from Ray Dalio that he owns Bitcoin, which is pretty huge. So today we did have word that PayPal is going to let users send Bitcoin off PayPal, which is pretty massive. Previously, they were requiring you hold your cryptocurrency on your PayPal account, which means you don't actually own it. If you can't send the crypto off, then technically it's not your private keys, it's not your cryptocurrency. So now you can buy Bitcoin on PayPal and you will be able to send it to your private wallet and put that in cold storage, which is a massive step forward. So it's only for Bitcoin right now, not the other altcoins on PayPal. Like I said, PayPal is going to take baby steps. They need to make sure they do this right because they have, it is a major company already. They have major investors. They have to do this right the first time around. So they are inching forward in the crypto space. So I do believe PayPal will be listing some new cryptocurrencies by end of 2021. They haven't listed any new cryptos yet besides the 4 they launched with, which was Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So the cryptos I think they're likely to be listing by end of 2021 is going to be Cardano ADA, Polkadot, Dogecoin, and possibly Chainlink and Polygon, and maybe some others in the top 50 here. I won't name any other ones though. So I do think there will be a pump effect on these announcements, just like previously with Coinbase. Any Coinbase announcement and listing would really cause a major pump for the cryptocurrency, sometime even 2 to 3x, even having an effect like this during a bear market. So imagine during a peak bull market. So this is definitely some huge news today and a huge step in the right direction towards mass adoption. So we also have Apple looking for crypto experience in alternative payments job post. So some people did catch this today. It does appear that Apple will be looking to get into cryptocurrencies and cryptocurrency payments somehow. So Apple's payments unit is looking for a crypto-savvy biz dev specialist to lead partnership efforts. We don't know exactly what this entails, but it does hint that Apple is exploring cryptocurrencies, possibly crypto payments. So you can do this through Apple Pay through some third-party services already, but Apple actually doing this themselves is extremely massive. We haven't seen Apple actually purchase any Bitcoin yet as well, so that's definitely a possibility. I do think Facebook will be buying Bitcoin for their balance sheet as well. I do think we will get announcements of new institutions and companies that have bought Bitcoin during this market crash, and we'll probably hear about that at the beginning of Q3. So definitely some huge announcements to come. We're going to continue growing in general. The fundamentals are always rising. Mass adoption is always growing. And there's definitely massive things on the horizon here. Especially we have Visa, MasterCard, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley that have all mentioned they will be doing cryptocurrency services once there's more demand. So throughout end of 2021, I do see a lot of stuff like this happening. So more huge news today. SEC starts official review of Skybridge Fidelity Bitcoin ETF applications. The 2 Bitcoin ETF bids joined 4 others under official review, with more still pending. This is a massive step towards mass adoption, although we did have word of a Bitcoin ETF and speculation of this during the last bull market. So hopefully one of these gets approved. Canada has already approved multiple of these. So US regulators have been extremely reticent to approve the investment vehicle, which would provide retail investors with access to the Bitcoin market without having to own Bitcoin itself. ETFs are a staple of many retirement portfolios. In North America, Canadian regulators have approved a slew of Bitcoin ETFs, as well as similar vehicles for Ether, the native currency of the Ethereum blockchain. So other countries have already approved Bitcoin ETFs. We do need a US ETF approval though. I do think Fidelity is very likely. We'll see how soon this happens, but it will allow a ton more money to come into the crypto space. Some people actually have a bad opinion on this, but over the long term is definitely going to be a huge step towards mass adoption. So we do have some Ripple news about going public today. Ripple waiting for SEC lawsuit resolution before going public, says CEO Brad Garlinghouse. So we don't know how long the lawsuit has left. This could drag on for a year or more. It could be resolved very quickly and the price of XRP could skyrocket. But just the chance that there's some bad news with this, I do think that could send XRP crashing, which is why I don't really talk about XRP or hold much XRP right now. I do hold a small amount just in case there is breaking news like this and it skyrockets. If I do happen to catch great news for this as soon as it's breaking, I probably will pick up a lot of XRP that same morning. But you really have to catch these announcements right when they happen to really get in at a decent price before everyone starts FOMOing. Some great news with the SEC lawsuit can send XRP 2 to 3x pretty quickly. So Ripple will be going public as well. That could have many benefits, giving them a lot more funding, so they won't have to sell as much XRP. So we did have Mark Cuban officially backing Polygon as well during this market crash. It definitely helped Polygon Matic really bounce back. Pretty much doing a 3x since Sunday, dropping as low as around 75 to 80 cents. Now back to $2.22, up 18% today. As you guys can see, it dropped pretty drastically here and then instantly recovered. So definitely holding up strong even through this market crash, only being 1 to 2 cents throughout the summer. So while things are looking up in the crypto markets, we do have to keep in mind this could be a fake out and a dead cat bounce. Although we never know, any breaking bad news and further manipulation can really cause more panic. I think people are really on their toes right now and they're ready to sell at any point with breaking bad news and really try to pick up the crash. I know a lot of people are waiting on the sidelines right now that did cash out, holding stable coins, waiting to see where the markets are headed. So Bitcoin price volatility hits 2021 high as one analyst paints $15,000 target. That is extremely low, pretty much the lowest target I've seen so far. So I did see some predictions of $24,000 to $25,000 Bitcoin. I really don't think that's going to happen either because institutions have been buying in heavily above that. And I do think the major manipulation is over. So short term, there could be more volatility. Long term, I'm very bullish though. A couple months out, I do think Bitcoin could be breaking all-time highs. End of year, I do think we're going to be peaking out in this current bull market. So amid rising stablecoin inflow, cautious traders fear a dead cat bounce, which is definitely very possible in the short term. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen in the short term. With any bad breaking news can really cause more mass panic. Bitcoin is also struggling to reclaim the $40,000 level. So just like how mass panic can really send the crypto space crashing 30 to 50%, some really good news can also send this up $10,000 to $20,000 in a short period of time as well. So it's really going to depend on fundamentals and what's happening in the news, in my opinion, over the next couple weeks. Overall, though, in the long term, when we zoom out, I do think we will be on a steady rise throughout the end of 2021. Some more bad news here. We did have Bitcoin mining banned in Iran until September. So even with this bad news, it really didn't affect the markets. We're still holding stable. Bitcoin's still testing 40,000. We do have some altcoins continuing to climb, especially the ones with major upgrades coming mid to end year. So I do think ADA and other Ethereum competitors, with all the major upgrades coming, like I stated, War of the Blockchains in the summer, some of these projects are really going to be blasting off and seeing massive return on investment. So that's it for today's crypto news and market update. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, don't forget to like the video, comment below, and share the video anywhere on social media or with friends and family that may also find this useful. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for my daily updates. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.